Maria Menounos, author of the Every Girl's Guide to Life.
This Every Girl tip is about how to get the perfect dog for you. Now, being an animal advocate and a big advocate of pet adoption, of course, I'm going to tell you to exhaust all resources first to find a dog that needs a home before you go to a breeder or anything else. And never buy from a pet store, because most of the time, those dogs are coming from puppy mills and those conditions are so horrific. They're transporting those dogs all across the country with no heat, no AC. The dogs are eating and pooping in the same spot. They're all stuffed in these overcrowded kennels. And by the time they get to the pet store, they're sick and they have diseases. And then you buy them because they look like cute little puppies, and you get stuck with vet bills and you get stuck with a sick dog. And it's a vicious cycle that I'm begging you not to participate in. I did in the very beginning before I knew what I know now, and I've been rescuing dogs ever since, and I hope that you choose to rescue dogs as well. And I'm gonna show you the best ways to do it. There is a great website online called petfinder.com. They have 15 years of experience, over 17 million adoptions. You type in the animal you want, whether you want a cat, a dog, a bird, a pig, a horse, pretty much everything's up for grabs on here. You type in your zip code, and it will give you a list of animals in your area that fit the description you wrote in. You'll see dogs from various shelters in your community that need a home, and you can read their bios and decide quickly upon glance or upon the bio whether they're right for you. Now, some of you may say, I want a purebred dog. Well, you can get purebred dogs. I have a purebred standard poodle that I rescued. I have a purebred white German shepherd that I rescued. I had a purebred apricot miniature poodle that I rescued. If you want a specific breed, and for some reason on Pet Finder you're finding that specific breed mixed with something else, and you just want that one specific breed, type it in to Bing. Type in poodle rescue or Dalmatian rescue. And what you'll find is there are various rescue groups for each specific breed. And you could also just take a ride to your local shelter and see what's there and up for adoption. All dogs aren't the same. Some need extra exercise, like border collies and German shepherds. They always need to be working and exercising. Poodles, Bichons, Malteses, smaller breeds, they don't need as much. And if you're also busy and you don't want to be vacuuming a lot, you don't want a dog that sheds. You want a dog that's hypoallergenic. If you have allergies, you got to keep that in mind as well. So really research the breed that you're interested in and make sure that it fits in with your lifestyle, because it is a commitment, and it's almost a 20-year commitment. And they're the best friends you could ever ask for in the entire world. So you want to make sure that you're a good friend back to them. The other really important thing you need to know is a dog didn't end up in a shelter because it was bad or because it did bad things. It got there for various reasons that you wouldn't even consider. Death, divorce, lack of funds. And so sometimes the sweetest, most perfect dogs land in the shelter and they get a bad rap, and it's so not true. And you can get great dogs, and I have. And so I can tell you from experience, after adopting so many dogs over the last couple years, they are the most appreciative and they are wonderful gifts. For more Every Girl tips, go to bing.com/Maria.